Hey, little boy, you want to go see what a Hurricane Florence looks like? Come on. Okay for now. Wasn't that just amazing? Horribly anticlimactic, or at least here, that's exactly what the hurricane looks like. We're supposedly in the impact zone, but trust me, we're not impacting anything. In about an hour or two, a tree limb could come flying in my window and decapitate me. But the hope is that that doesn't happen. That's the hope. Welcome back to another episode of Subdeity. We welcome you back. This time we have an exciting new thing on the Haondoor channel. You're gonna be pumped about it because I'm freaking pumped about it, so you better be freaking pumped about it. This week, I have created a scavenger hunt for those who would like to waste their life on the internet. Now, the first one, I wanted it to be easy, something that sort of gets you warmed up to the fact that this is something that's actually going to be happening. Plus, I didn't want to put too much work in it and absolutely no one play it. That would be a horrible waste of time. So this one only has 6 steps to it. Each one is a little bit harder than the past one, but I'm going to give you the first one. So it's super, super easy. All you have to do is down there, follow that hint, and it will lead you to the first clue, which will set you on the exciting adventure, which is Haondoor Secret Society application. If it helps at all, what it does is the way that it ends is it'll give you an email. That email, you use your email and you email that email that you find at the end of the 6-step scavenger hunt. That will email me an email that I set up, and that way I will know who gets to it first. The winner, get this, the winner, get a prize, a real life prize. I have not decided what that prize is, but depending on how many people play, the prize will increase in value. But if a bunch of people end up playing this, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up having like a special like notebook made, or you get a t-shirt and a gift card, something like that. It'll all depend on how many people end up playing the game. So make sure to invite your friends, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the person making the video. Now, the fun part is keep your eyes out for some other hints that I've layered inside of the different videos that you'll be traveling to. So keep your eyes peeled, because there may be some branching storylines, and there may be some secret dead ends. Well, anyway, welcome to the Subdeity. How's your week been? It feels like my week went by tremendously slow, especially considering that there's a hurricane outside my window, and that's the reason why I've been stuck in my room most of the time. But things have happened, and I have updates to add to my Subdeity. Number 1, I have started 100% into rehearsals. Now, they've been canceled over the last couple days because of the hurricane and because of our university shut down and all the classes were canceled, and therefore it's a safety issue. So what we end up doing is we cancel rehearsals. So I haven't really had rehearsals in the last couple days, but we've gone through 3 rehearsals already, and so far so good. If you've watched any of my other Subdeities, you know sort of the play that I'm in. It's an adult play, but from the point of a child, and that's about the best way I can explain it at this point. I've read the play like 3-4 times, but that sort of chops it up to exactly what it's about so far. The other small piece of updatiness that I can add to this Subdeity is that my friend Kareem, he's gone. God. He's all gone, guys. He's all gone. Well, he went back to Russia, possibly to be kidnapped and taken into a Russian hacking group, possibly creating a Russian hacking group by himself. But anyway, he's gone. That's why behind me are many pictures reminding me of the past with him. And those are the memories that I will always hold dear to me. Always hold dear to me. But he's back in Russia, but the good part about that is it means that he has his gaming computer, which means that we could possibly do some collab videos. So Kareem, all the way in Russia. If you can hear me, sir, please let us do a collab together. Could you let that happen, Kareem?
Yes, anything for my American comrade.
Thank you, Kareem. Thank you. Now moving on to some happy news. My birthday is in 7 freaking days. I'm gonna be 21.
Seriously?
You're almost 22 years old and you still have no bloody idea how old you are? But for the last like 4 years, I've felt like 18, so I guess you're right, man. I guess you're right. I had like a moment a couple days ago in which I was like, ooh, I'm real old now. I always really like to ask the question, and so I'll ask you guys the question as well. How old do you feel? Like, at least for me, I feel like I get to a certain age and then like the years just stop and a couple years goes by and then eventually it catches back up to me and I'm like, oh, that's right. I'm 25 now. Or in this case, I'm like, oh, I'm 22 now. But my birthday's coming up. And because my birthday's coming up, I'm getting a new CPU and hopefully some more components to my computer and to my recording setup. So the videos and the live streams and the things like that will hopefully become better and more exciting and more watchable. Definitely more watchable. That's what we're shooting for. Oh, my hat. Last week's Updatey, I showed that I completely shaved my head and thus have been hiding it from the viewing audience since that point. If you want to see my bald head, you have to go back and watch that last week's Updatey. Anyway, I explained in that video that one of the things I was doing was I was shaving my head for a cause, for a purpose, and I was charging $1 for people to know what that purpose was, what my big secret is. And I've sort of explained how, like, there's a point to it, there's a big point to it, it's worth the $1, so if you would like to donate, that would be wonderful. As of right now, for all the people on YouTube, the best way for you to donate to me, if you would like to know what's underneath the cap, is to give me 100 bits, I think it is, on Twitch, because that equals about $1, and you get to support my Twitch, and you get to find me on Twitch. So go ahead and do that. That'll be fun. All I ask is that you do not share the secret. That way other people can donate to the cause, because once you figure out what that cause is, it's actually a pretty good cause, so I want to raise enough money. I'm 50% to my mark as of right now, so a little bit more should push me over the edge, and hopefully you guys can be a part of that too. Finally, the last piece of news that I have for you all today is this year's CMF. Now, if you have been a part of a channel for at least a year, you know that Campus Movie Fest, CMF, is a video/film festival that I do every single year. It also has some ties with gaming, and so it's always fun for me to go because I end up meeting other YouTubers, I end up meeting other game devs, and get to play their games. And so that's fun. It's something that I've been a part of for the last 4 years straight, and cross my fingers, I'm hoping to win this year as well, which will mean that I will actually be a winner of 4 years straight. My point of bringing this up is that I got a call from one of my friends a couple days ago, which explained that they were doing another video for CMF this year, and they wanted me to be the typical jerk in their film. So, of course, as it normally goes, I'll shoot the film, they'll edit the film, it'll go up for CMF, and then hopefully, with the permission of the director and the editors and all those other people, I will hopefully be able to load it up onto YouTube so you guys will be able to see it, and it'll be some free viewing for you. But that does it for this week's Updatey. Thank you so much for stopping by, for watching this video, and if you're here for the scavenger hunt, I wish you luck on your journey. Remember, there may be clues around every turn, but there's only clues that will lead you down the right path to the email that makes its way to my inbox for the prize. So I wish you luck, may the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta.